She humiliated me as a prank. The glass slipped from my hand, shattering on the kitchen tiles with a sound like a gunshot, wine pooling like blood across the floor. My phone buzzed again, relentless, each vibration a fresh accusation. The screen glowed with a text from an unknown number. Check her email. You deserve the truth. My heart thudded, heavy and erratic, as if trying to break free from my chest. I didn't want to look. I didn't want to know. But my fingers, trembling, betrayed me, opening the app where Sarah's email, logged on my phone from months ago, stared back like a loaded gun. The apartment was too quiet, the kind of quiet that hums with dread. Sarah was out, working late again, her perfume still lingering on the couch cushions, a faint trace of jasmine that now felt like a lie. I scrolled through her inbox, each subject line mundane. Work, bills, spam, until one caught like a splinter. Meet me tonight. Same place. No sender name, just an initial. J. My stomach twisted, a cold knot tightening as I clicked. The words burned into my vision. I can't stop thinking about last night. You're everything. My knees buckled. I gripped the counter, the edge biting into my palm, and read it again, hoping I'd misread, hoping it was a mistake. But the date was yesterday. The time, 10 p.m. When she texted me she was stuck at the office. I'd ignored the signs for months. The late nights, the sudden password changes, the way her laugh felt sharper, less warm, when I asked about her day. I chalked it up to stress, to her new promotion, to my own insecurities whispering doubts I didn't want to hear. But now, the truth was clawing its way out, raw and undeniable. I scrolled further, each email a fresh cut. You make me feel alive. When can you get away? He doesn't suspect, does he? That last one stopped my breath. He, me, the fool who trusted her. The door clicked open, and Sarah's voice floated in, light and careless. Babe, I'm home. Her heels clacked on the hardwood, pausing as she saw the broken glass. Whoa, what happened here? Her eyes, wide and green, met mine, and for a moment I almost believed her innocence. Almost. Who's Jay? My voice was low, jagged, barely mine. Her smile froze, then twitched like a glitch in a mask. What? She asked, too quick, her hand brushing her hair back, a nervous tell I'd ignored for years. Jay, I repeated, holding up my phone, the email glowing like an indictment. The one you met last night. The one you can't stop thinking about. Her face drained of color, lips parting, but no words came. The silence was suffocating, heavier than any confession. I wanted her to deny it, to laugh it off as a prank, like the time she'd hidden my keys for a joke and laugh while I panicked. But this wasn't a prank. This was my life, unraveling. It's not what you think, she finally said, her voice small, cracking at the edges. She stepped closer, her hand reaching out, but I flinched, and she stopped. It was a mistake. A stupid, stupid mistake. Her eyes shimmered with tears, but they didn't move me. Not anymore. How long? I asked, my throat raw. How long have you been lying? She looked away, her fingers twisting the hem of her blouse, and I knew. Months, maybe longer. The betrayal wasn't just in the act. It was in every moment she'd smiled at me, kissed me, shared my bed, knowing she was someone else's, too. I didn't mean to hurt you, she whispered, and the words felt like a slap. Didn't mean to? Every choice was a knife, deliberate and sharp. I wanted to scream, to demand why, but my voice broke into something softer, more broken. How'd you survive? I asked, not sure if I meant her or me. How'd you look at me every day, knowing? She didn't answer. She just stood there, tears streaking her face, and I realized I didn't know her at all. The woman I'd loved was a stranger, her heart a locked room I'd never been invited into. I turned away, the shattered glass crunching under my feet, and walked toward the door. I'm done, I said, the words final, heavy with a truth I hadn't wanted to face. As I stepped into the cold night, my phone buzzed again. Another text from the unknown number. There's more. Check her photos. My heart lurched, but I didn't open it. Not yet. I needed to breathe, to survive this first. But as I walked into the dark, the weight of a betrayal clung to me, a shadow I couldn't outrun. And somewhere, deep down, a question burned. What else don't I know?